So welcome back to our YouTube channel again, and from the previous video what I did was to explain a PHP artisan command, a command that is going to be your friend and you are going to move with it. So enough of saying, now it's time to use another command called PHP artisan make, and this make command is going to be your command you're going to use over and over to create databases, to create controllers, to create models, to create different files you need for you to move and be up and running. So I'm going to create a controller, and if you don't know a controller in MVC architecture, we have different things such as controllers and models and views. So Laravel is kind of MVC controller framework, and once we have that, then we are able to separate a logic from views. And I've seen developers really mixing the logic with CSS and HTML. That's fine, you can do that, but according to the 21st centuries, that is something you should be going slow doing that. So there is a reason you need to separate concern. One is that you need to be sure that you are professional enough for you to be competitive enough to the market. So no one is going to hire you as a professional if you still mixing the view HTML, CSS and controllers, PHP code. So that is one pro tips I can give you. Another tip I can give you again is just you need to be sure that you have the logic set, and this logic should be different from another logics of HTML and CSS. So basically the UI people can develop the application without you, and you can do your things in your PHP, and at the end you can merge them after. And this is where the beauty of working in teams can be a little bit handy, because you can be able to collaborate with your teammate, because you can do your things in PHP and they can do their things in HTML and CSS. So I hope that is very clear and understandable. So let's create a controller. So let's say we are going to handle the home page controller, and this is where I'm going to call this controller home controller. So every keyword should end with controller in order for you to have a consistency throughout your code base. So once we have the home controller, we can hit enter on our keyboard and go to HTTP controllers, and we'll be having our home controller created. So once we have our home controller, it is so empty. Now we can create a method called maybe public functions index, and this is the first method I'm going to create. Then I can create simple things such as return hello world. So once I have this hello world returned from these methods, now how I am going to be able to see these hello words, and this is where we have the routes. So remember I told you about routing in the previous videos. If you go to web.php, and this is where I can define a route that can use my controller. So how to do that is very simple. So let me create a route, and I'm going to call a route. This route is going to be a get method, and I'm going to use it to be home. So like I want, if someone go to home page, I want this person to see something at least. So and remember that in PHP you have what we call namespaces, and a namespace is going to be used in order for us to navigate through files. For example, this home controller is located under app HTTP controllers, and I'm going to use the same things here by navigating to the controller I want to achieve. So I'm going to copy this home controller and I'm going to paste it here, and I'm going to specify the index that I want to visit here. Alright, so this is to say that whenever someone visits home path or in on your website is going to go to home controller, and I'm going to go to the index method and show this hello world. So in order for us to see the result, we need to go to PHP Artisan, then serve our application to the internet. Once we have the application to the internet, we can go to the Edge browser and go to localhost. Remember here we have that our application is running on 8000 port, and we can go to the localhost and go to that port and be able to see the welcome page. This is the page that you're seeing here as welcome. So I will explain that in a little in the next videos, but right now I want to focus you to the home. So once I go to the home and I go to that path here, I'm able to see the hello world that I'm telling you. So this is to say that whenever I visit this home path, I'm able to go to these namespaces and be able to visit the methods that I have created there. So I hope this video served you to understand how you can link a controller with a website with the path that you can visit in your website. Now in the next videos I will go deep and show you a cool stuff. So now if you're watching this video and you are not subscribed, you are taking something for free, and please subscribe. It's just by force, and can do my best to teach you. And please do one thing: subscribe, and tell your friend to subscribe, so that we can reach 1,000 subscribers by 3 months. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.